I'm not going outside right now. I'm about to just go to the park and get a bag of dirt. That's what I'm about to do. Hello, hello. Anyways, hey, how we doing today? Horizons, horizons. I'm a little late. Horizons, horizons. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Better late than never, right? Right. Hey, Katrina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys coming in and giving me my thumbs up automatically. I need that so much. It helps. It helps so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everybody knows what this means. Somebody needs some extra attention. Some of us need a little bit more attention than others. Horizons, horizons, yes. My little teenage boy, actually. He being a fussy little teenager. So. Today's gonna be an amazing day. We are alert, right? Everybody's alert, up and ready. Yes, Bash. Is that a good decision at this time of day?
I've been awake for a while.
It doesn't matter how long you've been awake. Should that be the first thing you eat today? Thank you. What's something better we could eat?
I don't know.
Well, let's find it. You can save that for a snack later. So much peace. So much peace. Alrighty, so how we doing? Hey, Chocolate Goddess. Can you at least close my door? I swear. I'm not going nowhere, Shadow, so you're going to go outside the door or go lay down. Whew, I love when my dog decides, oh, no, I want to go. Oh, goodness. Don't go straight to no. Somewhere in my subconscious, I rewired the response as a parent to the purpose of a parent. I'm supposed to teach. So instead of telling you everything and just leaving it as an answer, let me help you be of higher consciousness and think for yourself. I have a 20-year-old little brother who struggles to think for himself sometimes. Things happen, he calls his mom. Even if he has the answer, he'll call his mom. I don't want to grow into that. I don't want you can come to me. You may come to me. You don't have to come to me. You trust your own decision making. No offense to anybody in here. I'm building his inner security in himself that his answer is enough and correct for him. That's what I'm really trying to do. So when he asked me a question like, can he have M&Ms for breakfast? Can you? Sure, you can. But is that the best decision? Do you think you should have M&Ms for breakfast? Do you think that should be the first thing you put in your body? Like, shoot, some people won't tell you, you need to leave that man alone. They'll just ask you, do you think he's going to be the provider that he's clearly not showing you already? Just saying. I think it's best to allow them to make decisions. Thank you. You just help provide the information needed to make their decision. That's wonderful. Absolutely. Now, not all the time. Sometimes it's a simple, no, you can't have that. No explanation needed. Depends on how much time and energy I got, how much thought I can put into it. But yeah, parenting is, my brother got this word balance stuck in my mouth now, and I don't want to use it because I do not feel like I'm balancing anything. That means it can be unbalanced and be flawed. I don't want to balance it like it's a skill. I want to live. I want to live moment to moment purposefully. I don't want to have to work and balance things. No. This is the moment you get. If this moment's not good enough, wait a moment, another one will come. I think it's best to let people, not just children, people think. I challenge you to think. Please and thank you. So, I was about to add something that ain't been lit. Got some new dispensary read. We're going to see how this go. I already know how it's going to go. But yes, yes, God. Thank you where I can be myself. Theme song. Theme song. High rises, high rises, high rises. Can I zoom in on myself? Oh, I can. I like that. I like this close angle. Y'all don't need to see too much. I like that. I didn't know I could zoom in on myself. Ooh. Love it. I was gonna let these kids be in here for a second. At least they was numbers. At least they was number. Shoot. But you know, school is out. School is out. I actually gotta do some shadow work with y'all. I don't have to. I want to do some shadow work with y'all. Not really just with y'all, but since that came up, them kids, I know. Hi, Inglewood. How you doing? Hi, Vivian. With peace and purpose. All the way on the other side of the U.S. from Maryland. We don't shout out hoods in my part of Maryland. You ain't gonna know what the fuck it is. If anything, I shout out casinos from the MGM. That's where y'all gonna know. But I'm in my household, between me and my husband, I'm a naturalist. Love my naturalism. Okay, not just the fro here, but the froze that grow. All of them. Okay. Met me like that. Watched me grow into it as well. Because I said, I've known this man since middle school. So he know there's a liquor store over here. What are you talking about? A liquor store. But yeah, this rising, ain't it beautiful? Yes. Now, as you can see, I've recently just let go of this fro. TMI, but I've trimmed the other fro. And I shaved my legs. Now, I do this maybe once or twice every 2 years. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I call it a hygiene cleanse because it's still hair. It's still been there for a while. I'm like, no, you're in a smelly hair. We're gonna get rid of you. But I did my legs occasionally, just occasionally. Y'all gonna be so busy trying to block this person. Like, I wouldn't even try. These kids can be in here for now. Like, fuck it. Because guess what YouTube won't do? block me for it. I said this YouTube is not for children. So clearly you don't know what real good coochie smell like and taste like. Bye. Anyways. Let's say this. Can you cross state lines without your mama? Boy, bye. Anyways, sitting in my mansion with my husband in my wonderful life and divineness, he mentioned, well, he didn't mention it. He was rubbing my legs. And the way he was rubbing them was kind of aggressive. And I was just like, Daddy, you trying to tell me to shave? He was like, no, I would never tell you that, but I wouldn't mind it. I was like, Daddy, do you want me to shave my legs? And when he mentioned clean, trimming up, meow, meow, I was like, do it stop you from doing anything? He was like, it tangles me up. I was like, okay. I got you. I got you. I don't want you getting tangled up down there. So we can trim. We can trim the necessities. So we do that instead. Underarms, he didn't really care at all because he's not, I mean, he smells me, but he likes my pheromones. So he didn't care about the underarm hair. We've been trimming since, honestly, since I said I do. Once we actually did our vows and actually had our ceremony, that being married made me be more, well, we're in our honeymoon phase. Okay, we're in our honeymoon phase. So that whole, like, I don't want him getting tangled up since we're much more active than we were when we first started dating. Because I was practicing celibacy before I met him again, like got back with him. So the celibacy had to be weaned off. I wasn't ready to just hop back on that rodeo. It was like, whoo, we're gonna sit down easy now, easy, easy. I had to take my times with him, and he just tried to, ooh, just a little, yeah. So, but during the honeymoon phase, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling more. Let me clean it up a little bit. But this rising, because he's never really paid much attention to my legs unless they were up on his shoulders. He don't pay my legs no attention. But we were cuddling, and he was laying in his spot. This is his spot right here. He loved his spot. We was cuddling, and hi, Jules. And I'm rubbing his head, and he just started rubbing my leg, but then he started rubbing it. And I'm like, you okay? He was like, yeah. But he was like rubbing it like carpet. And I'm like, God damn. All right. I was like, you trying to tell me to shave? And he was like, I would never tell you to shave. But we're hinting at it. We're hinting at it. And so I'm super hormonal right now. Like, I want to help women do this. And I just helped one of my, another client do this. You have, as a woman, on average, 45 to 100 emotional ranges a day. 45 to 100, and possibly most of you will have more, emotional reactions and arrangements in one day. You can Google it if you want to, okay? The average man, 10 to 15. His range isn't even that wide. 10 to 15. Explaining that I'm hormonal right now, I done been through at least 40 of them today, and I woke up at 7 a.m. I still got a lot more day to go through. So yeah, I'm hormonal, and my husband rubbing my leg aggressively pissed me off, made me embarrassed and insecure. And I'm like, why is that bothering me? And my little girl in me, my younger me, because she's not a little girl, she's a young lady. The young lady in me is still hearing society tell her to pick and pluck and change her body for it growing the way it's supposed to grow. So spoons out, forks out, knives out. No, I got plenty of spoons. I got a nice big old ladle to pour today. I'm not gonna cry. I cried in the shower, so I feel better now. I'm not gonna cry. Um, and it is okay to cry. I'm just trying to get my words out. So as you all know in my sessions, cry first and then we can talk about it. High risings, high risings, high risings. So, fuck these hormones. I might cry. I might cry. Your inner child has such facts, and when I say facts, I mean their feelings are facts. This is how they are feeling. This is with what the reasoning is. The feeling is caused. Like when I said My inner child just heard society screaming at her, plucking at her. Like that one Dove commercial that was like, "You're fat, you're too short." Da, da, da. Like it was just a bunch of complaints instead of loving your body. Hi, loves. Hi, babies. Hi, Raven. Thank you so much. But I was never taught as a young lady to love and enjoy my body, to keep it clean, to keep it respectable, to keep it pleasurable for everyone else. Yes. But I was never said, hey, you don't want to have stinky feet because you're not going to like the way your feet smell, or it can lead to athlete's foot. Nobody ever said that. They basically said nobody wants to smell your feet. So to save the public, wash your feet better, or put powder in your shoes, or whatever it is like that. Okay. Um, young ladies, when you get active, sexually active, and they don't tell you that after sex has a smell, that's why you go pee and wash up after you have sex. You be sitting there cuddling and booed up, and now but you're thinking that the man can smell this and don't like it, so you're all, no, it's for hygiene purposes. It's to keep your stuff down there clean and purposeful. But I was told, don't no man want no smelly woman. Okay, I was told, don't no man want no hairy woman. But my man has always wanted me to have long hair, thick hair. He just got used to my afro. He likes it, yeah, but he still likes braids or a bust down, which I don't know. He can give up on them ideas of a motherfucking bust down, because no. And now, never gonna get no more braids again. I've seen too many videos of this fake hair with lice and mites and just disgusting shit in these Kakalon packages, y'all. Please, Black women, learn to love. Love every piece of you. I've named my belly Bertha. Her name Bertha. Okay? Love you. Because society is not trying to help you to do that. Everything from cut your hair, pluck your eyebrows, lift your lips, keep your neck smooth. My neck, motherfucker? You telling me I can't have wrinkles in my necks? Gotta have a small back but big boobs. Do you know the weight distribution in that don't make sense, sir? No. So my husband with the leg thing, inner child says rebel, rebel, fuck society, rebel. Higher self says, well, I'm skipping a step, sorry. Thank you, inner child, for acknowledging that and telling me what I still should hear. Now, my husband said it's not a big deal. It's not a requirement. He doesn't lose his love interest for me because of my hairy legs already. He was just rubbing them. They was just around his neck this rising earlier. Mind your business. It don't bother him. My foot got husk on it. He will still kiss the bottom of my feet while they are in his face. It don't bother him. Alrighty. It's I would enjoy it more part that my inner child is like, okay, him finding it more attractive does not imply that this is lessening my attractiveness. It's like explaining it to my inner child, seeing a really cool toy, like really cool. It's fucking awesome, but it comes in silver. Okay, just silver. And silver's just not my favorite color. And then seeing that same toy come out in your favorite color. Do you not like the silver one any less? No, it's still a great toy. But my favorite color is definitely the one I want to pick up. Okay? So, me, honestly, I stopped doing it out of rebellion. And a little bit, I think it was the time. Because as I did it this Friday. I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I did it this Friday and I shaved my legs. And I was just like, this takes up so much time. That's actually why I'm late. I was late on live because I decided to shave my legs in the shower and I cried. So that slowed me down a little bit. Then I had to oil my legs up because you can't just have new, fresh, bald legs and no oil on them. So it was just a whole situation. But in higher self, it felt so pampered. Because for once, I shaved my legs, and I cannot tell you how smooth that glade was. Just, and every stroke just felt like it felt different. You know what it felt? It felt almost like the very first time I shaved my legs, and I felt grown. I felt like, oh, because my mother would not let me. She actually was like, no, you can't shave your legs, you can't shave your coochie, you ain't shaving nothing until I know that you're actually out there doing something. Then you need to shave for hygiene purposes. There it is, right there. There's the memory. Inner child, thank you for that memory, because the rest was just rebellious phrases. That's the memory. I'm like 14, 12, 14, something around there. Um, and I'm getting my hair and it's coming in thick. And I'm like, Ma, this is embarrassing. That's why I feel embarrassed. Thank you, inner child. This is embarrassing. And I don't know, what to do. She didn't encourage me. Well, she did say, well, this is normal. All right. She said it was normal, but then said, when you get older, you can shave it off, and made it upon my sexual preferences, or not preferences, but my sexual activity, to my hygiene. And it was just, why couldn't you just tell me to love myself? Why couldn't you just say, yeah, baby girl, you got hair? Women get hair. It's a part of your physical maturity. And I'm going to make the difference. Tell your children the difference of physical maturity and mental and emotional maturity. Because if you don't, we will assume it all goes together. So now that I got hair on my legs, I thought I was supposed to be more active with the little boys. You see what I'm saying? When the hair started coming in other places, I thought I was supposed to be. I thought this is what you do. I don't remember really telling myself I had an interest in it. It was, okay, you're mature. What are all the mature people doing? I'm in elementary and middle school, so I'm seeing a bunch of horny teenagers. Guess I'm going to speed up a couple of years and do what they're doing. And I've always had children, friends that were older than me. So, yeah, yeah. So we skipped step 3 and step 4 real quick. Now we're going to step 5, my higher self no longer considers other people for the reasoning of my own personal hygiene. And my replacement for that is a simple check-in to, how do you want to feel today? I feel fine. I feel great when my hair is fully out. I feel fine. I feel great when my hair is gone. That's fine. So just check in. If like today's a day where I might go to the pool. Okay, now I do want to trim up, because I don't like it when I have a bikini on or something like that and there's bush hanging out the sides. So I'm like, and I mean, I could be in shorts sometimes and it still just be like thigh hair. Like, it's just not, it takes away from the outfit. I'm not gonna lie. It just, when it takes away from the outfit, I may trim. So then there goes back to my winter fur coat. I love that. I used to do that a lot. My winter fur coat and trimming in the summer. It's June. We're trimmed. That makes sense. So now I feel better. Thank you all for helping me with that shadow work. I know y'all like, bitch, we ain't do shit. Yes, you did. You helped me. You helped me through my shadow work. Your body doubled me through my shadow work. I appreciate that. I offer that as well, alrighty, because I'll coach you through it. But for some of y'all who already know it, you got it in flow, but you just want somebody to be like, I'm a yeah, I'm gonna still charge you the full price, because there's a question in there. There's a question in there. But yeah, I'll body double with y'all. Y'all can come back in for follow-ups. I appreciate you. The retainer is still open. I'm not going to close it. Somebody DM'd me and said, am I too late for the retainer? I'm like, no, you're not. Go ahead. So it's just, I'm gonna put start dates by your name now. So I got a retainer, fee paid, your name, your Cash App name, your Instagram name, your YouTube name, and a start and end date. I love it. I'm using what's that called? The Excel little thing in Google Docs. I feel like a grown up. I feel like a grown up. I feel like a Puerto Rican in this hair. So let me stop. And actually, I could say that with an afro, I feel Puerto Rican. I feel Puerto Rican, Dominican, Asian. I feel like a woman of the world in this hair. Shit, my hair is the shape of the planet. That is what I feel. It feels so good. It feels so good. Okay. One more time for the theme song. A few more hits. My coffee is still simmering. Gotta let it. You gotta let the caramel and coffee blend a little bit, because if you don't, it just don't taste that great. I get a big taste of caramel in my mouth usually, or just plain black coffee, and I'm like, that ain't enough. That ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, what did you all learn from that? Thank you. What did you all learn from that? Did you get anything out of it? Did you have anything to add to it as well? Because I know somebody is like, you would let your husband. Yes, I will let my husband trigger me. Yes. Alrighty. I don't expect him to walk on eggshells in his life, because I damn for sure won't. Alrighty. Just because some things may be a little touchy for me. And how was he supposed to know that my body hair was touchy for me? How was he supposed to know the embarrassment that I would feel because he made a comment about my body? I know, love, trust, feel, believe, how all my goddamn chakras that this man loves me and my body. Okay. The me part still makes me want to cry, because I'll be like, because when I say I've told this man everything about me, he's seen me at my worst. It just be like, little leg hair? That's what when I say that, I don't think there's anything in the world I can do wrong to this man. If I snapped and lost one of our kids, like mamas do sometimes, he would blame the child. I don't know what you did to make your mama hurt you so bad, but yep. Like, and God forbid, I know I would never, I guess, like some zombie apocalypse shit into my brain. I would never hurt a child. But that's the most worst thing I could ever think of. Snap and hurt his mama or his sister. I'm about 99% sure he would blame them. That 1% of doubt, and it was actually this, I saw myself, him looking at me. It's as if I had no scratches on my face, as if they had put up no fight at all. Then he'd be like, hold up, Monty. I know my mom and my sister, you had to sneak them, because there ain't no way that you ain't got nothing on your face. And I'm like, I did sneak them, but and then sneaking somebody implied premeditated thought, so it's not the same thing, and he'd be a little upset with me for premeditating about it. But see the point, damn, my brain is fast, but you see my point. That's where I went with that. Yes. The fact that you know how to spell that is hilarious. Suggestions are always meant to embarrass you. No, they're not. Not at all. And it was such the lightest suggestion, the very lightest suggestion. But you're correct. They're not meant to. And he wasn't trying to embarrass me. I did not take it as he was trying to embarrass me. I didn't take it that way. Oh, I forgot to do the daily card pull. Okay, so recently on the lives, before I start them, or right as I start them while y'all are still coming in, I've started doing a pull for the messages of the day. It also kind of gives me a little preview of how many clients I'm gonna have that day. Because one time, like 10, 16 cards came out, and I was like, that's interesting. Somebody flooded the fuck out of my DMs. And they were just like, I just need a pull for this. And then somebody else like, okay, I get a pull for this. And I'm like, well, this is my pull rate. This is my pull rate. And they were like, okay, fine. Cash out. Cash out. I was like, okay, God, I see you. I see you. Ouch. I hate when that happens. When you pull too hard and it feels like you're just getting flame all on your lips. I don't like that. That's how your lips get black. I know y'all like, how can you smoke and don't have dark lips? I don't know. Sugar scrubs. I gave up cigarettes. I brushed my lips with my teeth. I don't know. And I was taught that. But yes. Anything else y'all got out of that piece of shadow work? Did I help uplift anybody about their bodies? Here's the engagement I want. Sorry to give y'all a creepy stare. I just had a thought and I caught myself. If you see me doing this, I bit my lip eating food yesterday. I'm just touching the piece of skin that's like, yeah, it's still attached, but it's like a little. I broke skin. I don't know how to stop touching it. I'm gonna try, but I'm not crazy. I'm not having a stroke. It's just a little piece of skin. It hurts. Right there. That's just a little loose. But here's the engagement I want from you all. I gotta stop doing that creepy stare. Um, I catch myself. What would you tell yourself back when you first got pubic hair? Or just body hair. It doesn't even have to be pubic. What would you tell yourself when you first got your body hair? What was told to you? Y'all know how shadow work goes. What was told to you? And then what would you tell yourself? Batty is like, I'm right here with you. I know. I know, Batty. I love it. I love it. I love it. But please, that is what I want to hear while I'm shuffling. That's what I want to read. What would you tell yourself? I don't need to know your ages and all that, but you think back. You just putting on lotion and you see a little of hair, or I don't know, you're getting dressed. I don't know, how did you discover it? But you just wake up one day and there's some stuff growing in some places that ain't been growing stuff before. Now, see why we should have let the kids stay here? They could have learned something. Y'all was too fast on that. I don't mind some little children talking about me. It's the disrespectful parts. Saying I look like Don King. That's not the first time somebody said that. You should see me when I first wake up and this bitch is flat on both sides and in the back. Now, that's Don King. So, I'm not embarrassed by that. Yeah, I'm going to stop banning the little... I mean, you know the obvious kids, but some people just want to be given attention. Y'all don't have to work that hard. Let them have attention. It's fine. Ain't nobody reading their comments but them. For me, it was, if it makes you uncomfortable, then change it. Oh, I like that because then it gives me back my choices. But what makes me uncomfortable is people. Batty, I feel like you would understand. I can't change people. Can I just not be around people? That's what I feel. I was like, well, if it makes you uncomfortable, change it. Well, sounds like I'm not about to be around people no more. Almost right. Let me give a few more swirls. Almost. All right, that's right. Katora, you were told it was normal, but also I didn't / don't grow much hair on my arms and legs. Same. I don't grow much on my arms. My legs, on the other hand, to me, wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Not too much though. I was bleaching that. What? Bleaching? What were you bleaching, Batty? What? Actually, no. Thank you for reminding me that skin lightener. I remember getting skin lightener. I had a really bad tan, and I don't tan well in the summer. I get unhealthily dark, not a nice bronzy dark. It looks like my skin is screaming for help. So I'm learning to be better. But I remember using bleaching creams on my face, elbows, which damn, that still looks good actually. Okay, elbow. Oh shit. Okay, elbows. Don't look at my knees. Now y'all mind y'all business why my knees ain't the greatest. My knees ain't the worst. Wait, can I get my knee? My knee ain't the worst. But y'all mind your business now. That's for my husband. Anyways, Raven, why you judging us? What happened? Lord? What happened? No judgment. I'm playing. What was the Lord for? Because you know I talk fast and there was a lot of information. Oh, bleaching that hoe. That part? Yeah. What was we bleaching? Okay, look, Batty, you done got Raven calling on Jesus. What happened? What happened? Little Buttercup, I don't remember for myself, but I have a daughter and she's uncomfortable with her hair. So it helped me talk to her about it and what she wants to do and educate her. That is beautiful. I was about to say, ain't no judging, never no judgment with you. And thank you for teaching me about National Love Day. I feel like next year I'm going to do something more better with it. But National Love Day, it's National Love Day. Oh, I should do free love questions. I'll do free love questions. First question, do you know what love is? This is going to be easy. Free love questions. Yes. Yes. I was told it should be there, but I didn't like the feeling. Now, let's all process that because this uncomfortableness, loving was their last name, LOL. Whose last name? It's National Loving Day. Who the fuck is loving? I don't want purpose nobody that. Who is this? Educate, please. Educate. Oh, thought I nicked myself. I did. All right. Like I was one of those little girls that thought female mustaches was cute. Mr. and Mrs. Loving, that movie was traumatic. Nope, now we can't do National Love Day. I thought it was National Love Day, like everybody was just giving a second Valentine's Day in the summertime or something. I don't want no fuckery. I mean, Valentine's Day full of fuckery too, so I guess. Motherfuckers will just run with anything. Anything. They don't need to read no fine print. Just, what was the first three words? That's what we're running with. Okay, first three words. I should really do more research. Why was I watching Purple Corn with a class of fifth graders? Purple Corn? I don't even. Yeah, we gonna not. Child, ain't nothing wrong with your knees, lol. I really wanted to shave my legs, and then I fell in love with feeling soothing smoothness. Okay, but okay, I got a question though. I know we got a lot of conversations, chat. Please keep up. Please keep up. I know the ADHD can. Okay, all my ADHDs and tisms, say hi. Hey, alrighty. Multiple conversations at once. I'm still on. Why are we automatically uncomfortable with our body hair? Why is that? I heard very loud. Because you don't see other women with it. Ha! There we go. And when you do, there's usually another woman judging her for having it. So, am I uncomfortable with my body hair, or am I creatingly known for the last, I don't know, how long have we been shaving our legs, ladies? Easily another 100, 200 years. Ever since it became profitable. Because back damn near to the 70s, that bush was bushing. It was profitable. It still is profitable. So, the embarrassment you felt from your body hair, was it from yourself? This uncomfortable feeling of your body hair, was it because you had never seen any other woman with it? And when you did, was she getting rid of it? Or being judged for having it? I'm sorry, that is just so loud. So loud. National Loving Day is celebrated. The couple Richard, oh Dick, okay, Dick and Mildred. I can't read Richard; it's always Dick. The couple Dick and Mildred. I love Mildred. Mildred's a beautiful name. Loving and interracial. Oh, then we celebrating the fuck out of Loving's Day. Happy. Oh, and then your relationship. I'm a little stupid. Sorry. Just a little bit. Sometimes I'm slow. I forgot Vinny was white. I was like, he not really white to me. I'm sorry. That man got soul in his energy. He not really that white to me. But that is beautiful for you too. Oh, yes. You too celebrate. Can I celebrate too? My man light skin. He not passable though. He got ginger in his beard. It's some in there. It's some in there. I can celebrate too. Happy National Loving's Day to everyone. My other personality that used to be a bit of a dominatrix says, "Ooh, you should call that one guy who likes it to pee on," like, because he loved to have a black woman pee on him. Yeah, I was like, "Ooh." Because me and my husband was talking about, he was like, do you still got any people that be like, want feet pics and like stuff from you and stuff? I'm like, yeah, I just ignore it because, it was interrupting my divine feminine energy to do that. And he was like, yeah, but your finances though. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not back to quick money, but he can go back to his old ways and some quick money. And he was just thinking, I remember you used to, I did used to. I don't used to no more. That's why I said used to, not to still do. Okay. So, but that just made me think of it because I'm like, yeah, and only because he was white. He was white and he was so worshiping of black women. Like, and politely worshiping of it. Not false, not trying to become, honestly, like he disowned his own culture for It's no peephole. I'll put some tissue in the peephole. We're going, it's no peephole. No, no, because and this is, and I remind him every single one of those clients always wants a meetup. They do not just want through the mail. They all want a personal meetup. Are you comfortable with that? No? Then no, I'm not doing it. Okay. That wasn't uncomfortable with it. Okay, you wasn't uncomfortable. That's good. But after learning that my friend did, I just thought I was supposed to. See, now there is in that. It's like everybody else is shaving it. I guess I'm supposed to shave it. But nobody's going to schools. Nobody's teaching. Nobody else is not shaving. And now when you do see them, there's girls with YouTube pages over just that one thing. They got famous because she went like this and she's missing teeth. Like, she got famous for her illnesses, and I'm not mad about that, but it's the fact that that is such a taboo in the world. Why is something that comes out of every single, no offense, healthy one of us, because that is something that goes with a natural, healthy sense of it serves a purpose. It absorbs moisture and helps with pheromones. It does shit here, back there, on your legs. It serves a purpose. Alrighty. And I've seen people doing the laser hair removal on their arms. My aunt has hairy arms so bad. Like, when she puts her lotion on, she has to go in a certain direction to make it look neat. And I thought I was going to have it too, because that's my aunt. No. May I grow into it? I don't know. But my mom is naked as a jaybird naturally for the most part in all of her areas. And I'm just like, fuck is that? But has a hair so thick, hair so motherfucking thick. Even when her hair is 2 inches long, you can't see her scalp sometimes. You be like, where am I part in it? See how I can go like this and you can see my scalp? Oh, my mama. Oh, my... I was about to, sorry. I'm showing my age. But yeah, you do that to my mama, you gonna go, try again, one more time. Nothing. Okay. You ain't getting in there. You're not getting in there. But yes, kind of like after you get your getting your eyebrows arched. I only was allowed to do that for events as a teenager. So homecoming, I got my eyebrows arched. Dances, I can get my eyebrows arched. Events, basically, I can go get my eyebrows arched. And now I have beautiful eyebrows naturally. Yeah, they could use a little cleaning up a little bit, but I'm so happy I just stopped doing that. I used to get my eyebrows and my lip done and my chin when I got my nails done. Like, that was you being a baddie back then. Did you get the whole works done? Was your face shiny and your nails and feet done, and then go get your hair done? Shit, you couldn't tell me nothing. And then when you grown enough to meet your mama at the nail salon in your car, and y'all pull up and both go ting ting. Okay, let me not lie. I've never had a ting ting part. My cars have never, actually, no, let me not lie. As a teenager, my cars were never tink tink. My cars were shit. You got enough duct tape? I needed duct tape. My first car was so bad, the hood flew up and cracked my windshield. And my stepdad got stuck in traffic, and he was mad as shit. He goes around me and figures out it's me, slows down, gets behind me, puts his hazard lights on, and just tells me to get the fuck home. He was so mad and embarrassed. It was so funny. But the whole time I'm driving, looking under the goddamn hood, because I couldn't go over 25 or the hood would fly out. I'm sorry, that's not to be funny to you. That's funny as shit to me. Because you got to picture 16-year-old mommy. Oh, God, no. Please picture it. Please picture it, okay? 16-year-old mommy. Driving down the fucking freeway. It's not a freeway, it's a highway. 301 highway. I'm in the slow lane. And I'm looking like that. Because there's only like a little piece between. Because the whole hood is up. And I pulled over like 4 times trying to push it down and keep it down. But as soon as I take off, it flies back up. Now, first of all, y'all should know it's not supposed to do that. Even at its highest, it shouldn't touch the windshield. So I don't know what happened, but somewhere it had bent the things that were supposed to keep it from doing that and was now smack. I mean, laying down on my windshield. So I'm looking through like this much. And I mean, I got like a whole bar of it from the under thing, but that's how much because it's sitting way too far back. And I'm driving. And then you see my big redneck fucking stepdaddy who thinks he's white. I'm not even joking. Like he needs to go get tested about some shit in his head. It's something wrong with him. He thinks he's white. In this big redneck truck and it's a red truck, literally, big red truck. And he's already mad as shit because he's been in traffic and he's just like ready to get home. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? And Money, the fuck, get your ass home. Get home. I'm like, I'm going as fast as I can. I can't see. And he was like, pull over. I was like, I can't. I don't want to pull over. I'm going to just go home. We're about 2 or 3 minutes from my house, okay? I'm close to my house. I'm really close to my neighborhood. But I got to get to a light. I got to go past a school. I got to go down a long ass like road. Oh my God. We finally get there. Him treating me like a police escort. When I tell you, he damn near snatched me out that car so fast. Now, this is where I gotta finish that story later in time. It's no longer funny after that part. Oh, goodness. He didn't hit me. He didn't hit me for all of y'all going, no, not that dark. But we exchanged words. And I had to go live with my grandmother for a little while. So, but he fixed my car. And that's fine. I've been doing that for about off and on since I was 14. Go stay with grandma for a couple of months. All right, fine. Fuck y'all. All right. She says she bored. I'm going over here. Okay, cool. As soon as I got bored in my grandmother's house or I got too interested in some little boy, I was actually, no, I got expelled from school. That's what happened. I poked a little boy. I don't even remember poking him now, honestly. I think he said I poked him and I didn't. When I say poked, I mean, okay. Oh, I'm not on TikTok. I stabbed a nigga. I don't think I stabbed him. No, I think I threatened to stab him. With a nail file, and because he was fucking with me. Like, I don't play that bullshit. Like, you fucking with me, you fucking with my friends, you doing too much. I will straight up stab you in the fucking face. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't know where I've always had that energy from, but as a child, violence, leave me the fuck alone. So, working on that. Now I don't stab people. Anymore. What was I about to say? What was he talking about? Oh, yeah. Driving. But back to that embarrassment. Yes, I apologize. I went somewhere. Sorry. That's some good ass. That's dispensary weed. That's different. That's different. Because y'all got to remember, I am technically in a room talking to myself. Okay. Oh, yes. No, that door is closed, though. We're not doing that. I don't pee on people anymore. I don't stab people. And I don't think I was told anything or felt anything. It just was. So no, okay, for if you didn't feel anything, weren't told anything, what was? It was just was what? That you got body hair and got rid of it? Or you got body hair and you still have body hair and nobody's ever judged you for your body hair? Because I love, ow. Fuck. Speaking of stabbing people, I just stabbed the shit out of myself with my ring. Ow. Fuck. Diamonds are sharp. Especially these old school diamonds. Like, I think there's got to be steel or something around this thing. Ow. But Katrina, please explain. Hi, Dominique. How we doing, love? I'm catching up on the comments because, yeah, I was having a whole conversation basically with myself. That's what shadow work looks like. You're not crazy for talking to yourself. You're only crazy if you interrupt you and get upset with yourself. Okay. Now, I had to grow to love myself due to an autoimmune disease. I wasn't like most growing up around me, so I had to share. I couldn't share stories or ask questions. Why couldn't we ask questions? Oh, because there was nobody around you that was like you. That makes sense. Which we can still share. I'm definitely was a big sharer. But okay, is there anything you would like to share now? As far as what was different or any questions, because now we on Beyonce's internet. You may not be alone. There's somebody else be like, shit, I've been in the same boat. I think I had a friend in school, her stomach would swell. I forgot what that was, but it really interrupted her period and shit. And so I used to keep a pad with me all the time, just for her, just in case. I was like, oh, because as soon as she had that one incident around me, I was like, oh no. And she explained why. I was like, oh yeah, Here, keep a pad. Keep a pad on me. That was my energy with that. This may be TMI. No such thing. But wiping is different after shaving. But you ain't never lied, especially with what like an actual wipe, little wet wipes. You be whoo. You ain't never lied. Oh my goodness, I don't like it. The toilet paper just be gliding. I like it. I don't know about you. I like it. I thought you was gonna be on my side and say you like it, but that's okay. You don't like it. Now, see, then I would recommend, we keep it just a nice layer, a nice thin layer with, keep trimmers, that part. Get some trimmers. I got it. And got rid of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I really wanted to get rid of it. I don't think I was almost proud to show it, you know? I think I still am. I'm still proud to show my hairy legs, not my hairy coochie. Like, it's just, I feel like that's a little TMI. But now, if with my husband, I'm starting to realize if you could see the hair on my coochie, you see way too much of me. But society made me dress that way. Society will force you into dressing a certain way because I couldn't be out there with the granny moo as a child. Now, you know what I wore to the pool last time? Damn near a whole dress like this with a bathing suit underneath. I swear to goodness. And I love it. It's a cover up that you can get in the water with. Now, do you think cover ups? I am over 30. Cover ups. And now they're cute and acceptable, but they were not in the 90s growing up. So my parents allowed me the space to choose how to navigate my body hair, but was still self-conscious about it. But do you remember what made you self-conscious about it? Because I pointed out nobody around me had it. Nobody, I didn't see women with body hair. And when I did, grandma and mommy were judging the fuck out of them. Even my lesbian cousin, no body hair. And I'm over here thinking lesbians get to do what they want. I was ready to be gay. I mean, I was already, I know I was liking girls before liking boys, before anybody had told me that you could like anybody else. Like, I just looked at a girl and I was like, I don't know why, but I want to put my face on your face. It's just, come here. I waxed mine, so, ooh, you grown, waxing. Ooh, you grown. Okay, Miss Lady. Okay. Only met a few whom taught me to embrace it as an adult. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Thank you. I like being naked mole. I'm not gonna lie. That full body, everything is cleansed and scrubbed and just ting. I like it too. Get some baby oil on that, some shea butter, and just go slide all over my husband. I like it too. It's fun. And I remember doing that for not it wasn't I don't know what happened. Okay, so we didn't actually plan how we got married, y'all. I know people are like, what? Like, no. We started planning a wedding and then I kept freaking the fuck out. So we just eloped. It was just nah. So everything was kind of quick. Piers for sure. Grand Risings, thank you. Piers for sure was one of the first to go through puberty. What you mean? Oh, you were one of the first. I missed a sentence. There we go. Peers for sure. I was one of the first to go through puberty. Okay. So the peers made you uncomfortable about it because you had it before them. Oh. Yeah. Was I one of the first? No, I wasn't one of the first. They were lying. I just realized that. I was one of the first, and a lot of people who didn't were lying and saying they did and that they had just already shaved. This is where not. I don't want to cry. This is where my lack of confidence as a child kind of triggers it. Because they were lying. Everyone has been lying. And I don't know why you feel like as a kid you're the first person to invent lying. But yep. All right. I just realized I've been up here for almost 1 hour and I have not answered a single question. Somebody ask a question real quick. Somebody, just anybody. And if you're in here, you knew, not new, anybody, just ask something. I just been up here. It's a whole live about body hair and puberty and shadow work. This has nothing to do with anything. We got an educational lesson from Raven about Loving's Day and love. Is it Love Day, Loving Day? How we supposed to pronunciate? Pronunciate that. Okay. I don't know who Duke is, but it's Duke in the house. Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you for one question, Jules. I appreciate that. I let the professionals do my meow meow. Oh! And what I do for self-care in my time to myself, I wax my underarms. That's good. It seems a little punishing, but I'm gonna mind my business. Some of us like a little spank. Anyways, I know I do. That's how Daddy not like really know. I'm like when I know he really, really want me, and I get too many booty smacks in a row. Just you having fun back there? Okay, well, you want me? Like a really good one. I was like, all right. That's another way of how we initiate a simple do you want me? It's a because that's really all of men, most men. It's not even an ego thing, it's a purpose thing to be desired. To have somebody say, I want you. I want you. I want you. And yes, I do mean in that moment of the physical sense, but I really mean it in every sense. I want you. Oh, I didn't mean to get all lustrous in my voice when I said that. My bad, y'all. It's National Loving Day. We appreciate the pioneers of love to look beyond race and say, I want you. Ooh, I need to put that up there. Let me put that as a clip. That was a clip. Okay, thank you. Please go check out my clips to my lives. They are not getting many views. I'm upset with that. But thank you, thank you, thank you. This live is purposeful. Questions come when they come. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Dukes is the dog. Gotta make sure he's home. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jules. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't want. Well, it's been an hour, and I don't want to. I don't want to cry. So, is there any more closure to this live? What is the closure of this live? What are you all taking from this live? Can you please let me know? And Lanya, hi, Level. Will you get to see your kids and grandkids on June 28th of this year? Yes, you do. Congratulations. Enjoy that time. Enjoy. Thank you, Raven, for being here. Thank you for teaching us about National Loving's Day as well. If you are not following the Raven, you don't love yourself. I'm telling you that right now. If you're not working with her, supporting her, using her products in your home, you don't love yourself. You really don't. I just want you to know that, okay? Thank you. But can you give about shadow work? Shadow work? What do you mean? Can I give about shadow work? I teach. I teach shadow work. I'm actually thinking about becoming a teacher for other counselors to start shadow work because my mom's therapist is using my shadow work tips a little bit. Well, not using them. She's not using them. She's admiring them, which just means they will be used shortly. And if a licensed therapist is using a certified counselor's methods, I need to be charging more. And I am. But I also feel like I should teach. I should teach other people how to teach or how to help with shadow work. So I'm going to work on some type of certification for emotional development and shadow work. And actually start doing that for people. It'll be a whole course. I got told to hush. Sorry. Just wait. Just wait. I agree, Couture. What I missed? What makes you comfortable with the hair on your body? Okay. Let it grow or take it off. True. Do what makes you comfortable. I love that. Sorry, that made me think of, well, then where is my comfortability line start with my body hair? Where do we start that comfortability? Is it purposeful for me to take that course? It is, Marie. Hey, you gonna take my course? You gonna be I'm a certified. Yes. Okay. That's fun. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Um, that explains a lot of what I've seen in the future. Okay. Uh-huh. It's gonna be some magic. It's gonna be some magic. You inboxed me yesterday? Do it again, because I did not see it. You inboxed me on what? YouTube? I got an inbox on YouTube? Do I have an inbox on Is there an inbox on YouTube? Oh, don't confuse me. What'd you inbox me on? Because I'm always in my DMs on IG. It's almost creepy. People get a little concerned, like, how do you know um like that it's that fast? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check in with yourself to see if this is your choice or society's pressures. Okay, you can do that. Now, because that makes a lot of sense. I've always been more comfortable with coochie hair than I have been with leg hair or underarm hair. Um, Placement of coochie hair, though, God, we could have been a little bit better with the design. Because, like I said, my husband really straight up was like, Mama's, I'm getting tangled up down here. And I'm like, all right, let me work on that. So, on IG, all right, I'll check my IG. Make sure you got the right IG, because I will voice memo people. If you can't get a voice confirmation, it's not me. So, there's a lot of fake and phonies out there. Manithehighest.minister. I don't want nobody getting all lost in the sauce over there with IG. They still got scammers too. But yeah, shadow work itself, healing to learn more. Book a set. Oh, you're thank you, Batty. Yes, and Batty is also a shadow work coach herself. I love her way of doing shadow work. So if you feel like Monty a little rough, you can go to Batty. Batty, I like Batty for my 25 and under group and crew put together. Group. There we go. Um, they meet at a certain not just vocabulary. It's the word. It's the way you say things. That's a true thing. It's the way you say things, Batty. That I hear you, but my 30 over brain just go rephrase. But I know unfortunately I use my inner child to listen when you give readings. Sometimes I'm like, oh, my heart felt that much deeper than my brain wanted to compute to get to the I know part. Most shadow work, you end in the I know this part. My shadow work and baddies, you still end in I know. But the way under 25 get to knowing some shit, and the way over 30 over get to know some shit is a bit different. I'm gonna say that's time and experience. It's nothing else. And it's also your fucking brain ain't done growing until you're almost 28. Just let you know that. Your brain is mushy in a few more spots until almost 28 years of age. Don't take that personally. Don't take that as a judgment. It is just science working as it does. Thank you. I have a session with Betty and I left feeling really empowered. Thank you. See, that's the point. That is the point. I know she is an amazing spiritual leader. That's what I want to keep building out into this community. Was it you, Betty, or was it who tagged us in that post? Shanice? Is she in the chat? Shanice tagged us in a chat of there's so many people out there observing and admiring you just to use you instead of people observing and admiring you to boost you. I had to observe and admire people to be like, oh, I like that. I want everybody to see the things I like. That's why when you post and share, I like this. Y'all should like this too. That's how I feel. Pixie made that? Pixie, thank you. Yes, Pixie made it. It's if people are around you observing and admiring you, they should support and share you as well. Alrighty? No gatekeeping, no stealing. Thank you. And there's a difference between stealing and co-contributing. Co-contributing. I was trying to get that because me and Batty share clients as well. I believe me and Raven have shared a client before. Even me and Pixie have shared a client before. So I don't think me and technically I've handed so many, not handed. Sorry, that sounded weird. Because I didn't want to say push, so I said handed. I was like, I don't want to push people on the Ma Petite, but I'm a little aggressive with that. When that cord cutting came about, there was too many of my clients. I was like, nah, you go. You need to go. So honestly, I ain't hand shit. I pushed some clients over to Ma Petite. I'm sorry. The magic was so strong. I had to. Not as of, and that's again, real messages that we have to give. We are not coming to your DM saying, hey, I got some information, but you got to pay me for it. No, if we have to give it, Spirit will force it out of us. We'll be like, hey, sorry, I know it ain't none of my business, but your granny is getting on my nerves. Please put some offerings on her altar and stop dating that little boy because she about to hurt him. Okay? Like, if I gotta say something like that, I'm gonna just tell you. I'm not about to say, hey, I got a message from your granny, but if you want it, because she said she called you the sweet name and all this other stuff, you gotta pay me $300. That's you'll never get a message like that from me. Never. That's how you know you got the real me. Okay. Ooh, a lot of energy. I never did the daily shuffle. Who's reminding me of the daily shuffle? I heard you. I heard you. I don't know who it was, but I heard. I like, you didn't do the daily shuffle. I heard you. I will. I would still do the daily shuffle for the message of the day. Does everybody feel great about the shadow work we did? I didn't want to force that on you, but I was sharing it because it just happened. Does everybody feel good about that one? Please let me know in the chat. Can I get everybody at least 13 yeses? I'm good. Thank yous, however you want to phrase it. And I say thank you is one of my favorite phrases, so that's why I like a good thank you. Who was it that counted? I said thank you 17 times in like 1 minute. I like thank yous. I'm appreciative. I want to show gratitude. Alrighty. I was about to say thank you again because thank you all for being here. Yes, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Shared custody. Yes, I appreciate that. How do you know you can or ready to coach? The person or me? Because I've been told I was definitely gonna have my own school just in general. I've always known that. I've been putting it off out of me. I'll be honest, I was afraid, mostly of the paperwork and the criticism. I don't like paperwork and the criticism of my teaching methods. I've been told I simplify things too much, but I see the world very simply. So I don't like to give, like, Raven, remember the way my book first looked? You took it back to its original form. You literally took it back to its original form. I wrote it that way and then gave it to an editor and they did all that. Yeah. And I just left notes of what I was expecting and they just went that way. Then I went to another editor and they did another expansion and just kind of just over processed my words. And then I took it away and I tried to simplify it and it was like, look, just here's the pages and repeat. So when you print it out, you can print out as many as you want. And then I didn't think about it like my mom does. You know, you can just print page 3 of something over and over again. I was like, okay. And literally Raven did that for me. So thank you so much, Raven, for that. But it was so much pressure when I put even that book out. I was like, yeah, I don't want to make a school. I don't want to get a certificate to help other people do this. And no, I don't want to do that. It just seemed like too much work. But God is now, and the universe is now guiding me to definitely, there's people who teach, and I do teach shadow work. I teach shadow work, and I teach people how to teach people to do shadow work. Yeah. So you can be a client of me or a student of me. I like that. I love your teaching. You encourage me to accept my gift. Thank you. Yes, please. It's your gift. It's you. It's a piece of you. Yes, accept it, please. Thank you. Well, I'm here whenever you're ready. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. We're still working out the kinks. There's still some, I want an actual certification. I don't want to just hand y'all a piece of paper that's worthless. I really want a real certification. So I'm trying to figure out how to accredit myself. And I'm looking for the proper accreditations. Okay, so once we get to the bottom of that, I will let you all know. But this is all just fresh in the making of just my June work. And I don't even know what day it is, like June 12th. So thank you, thank you. Any more questions before I do the shuffle of the day? This is not a collective shuffle. I'm not pulling for the collective. This is the messages of the day that would have come out if I'd done all the questions of the live. Whew. Any more questions? Baby boy, what do you want? What do you want, baby boy? Oh, you got a knot in your fur. Come here. Oh, what is that? Come here. Is that food? I didn't mean to hurt you. Come here. Usually I can pull out his little hair tufts, but no problem. See? No problem. Okay. Okay. Your breath stink. Ooh, what you been eating, booty? Your breath stink. He's such a good baby. He's such a good baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would like to be both student and teach. Well, thank you. I think it takes both. I really do. I don't see how we wouldn't go first through your own shadow work. Because being a teacher, being a shadow work coach, I don't know how many sessions I've had and I had to go, oh, wait a minute, you didn't trigger something in me. And I do shadow work every day, all the time. Having conversations with your clients can be triggering. And in therapy, they teach you to isolate the incident. Okay. This is for your client. Don't put yourself in your sessions. Well, here I'm going to help you put yourself in this session, or you can always pin it for later. But letting people know, hey, I'm here with you. Alrighty? Because guess what that is? Tism. And you know what you don't find in therapy? Tism. They try to therapy the tism out of you. No, tism is finding connectivities in a lot of small details. So when you tism in with somebody else, y'all stimming or triggering one another, good job. You are unifying us into remembering that we are not a bunch of individual cells. We are a community. We are a collective. We have joint interactions and thoughts. Okay? Your therapist actually does put herself in your sessions. That is good. That is very, very good. Now, I'm also going to guess your therapist is under the age of 40. I'm just going to guess that. Just throw that out there. I feel like your therapist is also under the age of 40 if she's doing that. Just to let you know. A Dom started as a sub. Because now, ooh, I can't say that. Okay. Ooh, a lot of people come to me. That is good. Okay, we have that in our energy that people want to come to you, tell you their life story. I'm one of them people that used to hate public transportation because even with headphones on, somebody gonna come talk to me. Somebody want to tell me some information. Somebody just wants something. What is up? What have you been eating? There is so many hair tufts around your face. This is a big one. Oh my goodness, baby boy. That's a big one. Hold on, I'm getting it. Hold on, I'm getting it. I got to get all the healthy hair away from it. Wait, I don't want to lose it. This ain't even attached to you. What are you crying for? I'm going to have to cut that one out. That is still attached to healthy hair. That's bad, baby. Yeah, I'm going to cut that one out. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, she is? She's under 40? See, yeah. Come back to the daily pool. Oh, yeah. Hey, I made it. Oh, baby, you late. I've been up here for 73 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm literally about to get off of here. With peace, positivity, protection, and purpose. Actually, I need to use this as hand sanitizer. Did you know you can use this as hand sanitizer? Raven, am I wrong? Isn't this almost a slight fragranted hand sanitizer? I feel clean after rubbing it all over myself. Am I wrong? Am I using your product wrong? I feel like I'm using it wrong, but it's another use. I think don't you make a hand sanitizer? Okay. Alrighty. Hi, Brittany. But is it profitable and purposeful to create the t-shirt I'm doing for cancer patients and survivors? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't want to advise you. Never mind. You do you. Never mind. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Don't worry about it. No, you're on the right path. My advisement was unneeded, and universe told me to shut the fuck up. So it was nothing you've done wrong. Universe told me to shut the fuck up. Thank you. Now, this is not a collective pull. Alrighty, this is from the messages I would have shared if I had done all the questions up to that. So, with peace, positivity, protection, purpose, and prosperity from your greatest and okay. There we go. I can already feel that. Nope, this comes from the pool of what we got out of my shadow work session. This comes from the pool of what we got out of our shadow work session. Okay, so. Oh, and I'm reading front to back. Starting with learning to trust myself, but not being cocky. I'm hearing undo some myths, debunk the myths. I'm not sure where I can get to that. Ooh, debunk the myths and do it quietly. A lot of things are to be quiet and private. I am being told I have lost my shame. I'm not sure what part of shadow work or higher consciousness I'm at with that for having no shame. But yeah, I have no problem telling people or sharing things. Like my embarrassment levels are really, it's basically the only person that made me feel embarrassed right now is my husband. My husband made me feel embarrassed, right? But everybody else, nope, no shame. None. Mm-mm. I'm limiting myself. Ooh. Oh, sorry, did not mean. There is limitations. Limitations. We are, and that's what I think that's a part. Shame is a limiter. Shame is a limitation. We're taking steps backwards. Oh no, not even taking steps backwards. We're taking history lessons, like how Raven was talking about the loving couple. We're taking history lessons from the past and correcting them in our future. Patiently. Patiently. Like how long it takes for hair to grow. I can keep my and I remember doing this, shaving daily, because even the slightest little prickle I didn't like. That was horrible on my legs. Now shaving barely once a year, I can do that. I might shave maybe twice a year now, and that'll be enough for me and my husband. And I feel like he'll like it, and I like it. And it's healthy. There we go. Healthy. Healthy body management. I'm being told I'm not ready to receive help, or I'm not. This is something. This isn't a personal reading, but I'm feeling attacked a little bit. But I know I'm hormonal. When you need help, say you need help. I'm gonna speak on it because I know I could ask for help in my moderators chat in how to become accredited. I know I could ask for help in expanding my business with even some of my clients. They're gifted. I just don't. I just don't. I don't want to ask for help. And then it's not in a negative sense, but I pulled the Emperor. I pulled the Emperor. And I'm actually stuck. I don't even know how this applies. Batty, can you help me? From the current reading, what would you pull the Emperor and see? Because I'm still stuck. I'm not receiving the help. I don't see the help. Like I didn't see women with body hair growing up. I don't see the example that I'm looking for to follow. So I'm paving a way of my own. What you got, Batty? And I mean this for body hair. I mean this for self-improvement, self-help, your career, everyone who participated in the shadow work today. When you see the Emperor as the end of the message, what do y'all get? Because I'm stuck. Anything? Come on, guys, help me out. I'm stuck. I feel blind. I know what needs to be done. What you mean? Who knows? I know. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's not the end of the message. Oh, good question. Because I did feel like there was more into those cards. Is that the end of the message? It's not. You're good. Very good. It was not the end of the message. Continuation of said message to help me with this Emperor. Nine of Cups and Five of Swords. This would be back to front. So Five of Swords first and then the Nine of Cups. So the last part of the message goes like this. Doop, doop, doop. Do y'all got anything? This is how that goes for me. For the rest of the message, I understand clearly. This part, I feel blind too. I still feel blind. Because without this making sense to me for the rest of my message, these two, I don't even know how we're going to get to the Nine of Cups. Because every time I pull this card, I just look at the world like this is how I feel. This is Raven. This card describes my lack of will to live. Constant disappointment. Lone wolf energy to you. It's because what I I got it. Okay. So what I get from these cards as far as what connects to our shadow work session is to be the work I need to do is to be the example, to not settle for the disappointments so that I'll shine and be my greatest and highest self in all of my purpose. There we go. That's what I received. Batty, do you agree? You know what you need to do. You know what needs to be done to learn and receive what you're asking for. Community from our shared vulnerability. See how she say the same thing in a different manner, and then you be like, that's how you say it. And she's typing, and it's how you say it. But yes, absolutely. If I ignore the fact that I'll be disappointed, already, basically shared vulnerability here, I'll be prosperous. I agree. It's all in how you say it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right, one more puff for you. Puff for the road. Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. You thought I wasn't gonna be on YouTube being myself? Shit. I love that you know I'm still here. I'm driving though. I hear you. I love you. I know. Was I wrong real quick for using this as hand sanitizer? It says it's witch hazel in here, I think. So I thought I could use... Yeah, it's witch hazel in this. I can use this as hand sanitizer. Who the fuck hand sanitizer? I was touching my dog and picking food and shit out of his fur, and then I had to touch my cards, and I didn't feel like getting up, so I used this as hand sanitizer. I said hand sanitizer. Oh, this dispensary shit is good. Put that the fuck down. Anyways, go to thewitchywaxco.com and get you some. Well, actually, get you anything. It don't have to be this. I like this particular magical scent, but you don't have to use this. You can not use her. I was about to say you can use her. You can visit her, become a client of hers. She helps you with mental and emotional, overall life wellness. Okay, laughing my ass off. It's just gonna make you smell good. Well, I smell good and feel clean. I smell good and feel clean. And it worked a little bit. I was able to concentrate on my read. I didn't have any distractions to my read. So when it works, it works. Oh, this is concentration spray. So it works. Pay attention. witchywaxco.com, guys. Thank you. I love how the live started out one way and you went through 25 more emotions. And now we're feeling better and ready to finish our day. Exactly. Only 12 more hours to go, guys. I'm happy you feel better though. That's mainly my highest purpose is to keep sharing high vibrational energy to remind all of the universe's warriors and healers and gifted folk, be yourself. Okay? If I can say it like my great Angela Bassett, show them who you are. Alrighty? I want you to show out and show up in every moment, in every space as your greatest and highest self, whoever you see that fit to be. Okay? Because you are enough, you are loved, you are seen, and we appreciate you. Alrighty? Thank you for being here. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. I feel like somebody really has not heard something like that in a minute. I love you for who you are. I want you to be your best and greatest and highest self only to your judgment and satisfaction. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm happy I feel better too. Thank you, Katora. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Batty. Thank you, every single one of you all for visiting and being a part of this live. Thank you, Shadow, for being a good boy. You're a good boy. Um, have a fantastic day. You can DM me on IG, the highest Minister. Bye, guys. Thank you.